So it just happened to be one of the last days of school and it was my birthday. So you best believe I'ma do something sick. Now one of my friends from a different school had already finished. He was already on holidays. So he hits me up in the morning. He's like, hey bro, I have a fucking amazing idea. Do you have a spare school uniform? I'm like, yeah dude, of course. Now this motherfucker's idea was to meet up before school, before I started school at least. And I would bring this spare uniform. We would go to one of the local sesh spots. A sesh spot is basically, somewhere where you smoke weed, do drugs, fucking, a spot. I had so many spots back in the day. And honestly, if you guys want a video about all the crazy spots that I've been to, let me know. But yeah, he's like, yo, come to this spot. You're going to bring the spare uniform. I'm going to bring some weed. And we're going to get fucking toasted before you start school. I go to him, I'm like, why do you want me to bring a spare uniform? Are you expecting me to spill bong water on myself? Like fucking... He's like, no, bro. I'm going to wear your spare uniform. We're going to be high as fuck. And I'm going to pretend that I'm a new exchange student coming into your school. This idea was just fucking hilarious at the time. I was like, bro, we got to do it. We got to try this shit. So we link up at the top of the sesh spot. We walk down through the bush. We're down there and we're just smoking cone after cone after cone. Now, I kind of underestimated just how high I would get from this, especially first thing in the morning. But that didn't stop me. I was excited for this adventure. We pack up and we start heading up out of the sesh spot. We wait for a bus. We hop on it and off we went. We're walking up towards my school and this is when it really just hits me. I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? This is not gonna work. I turn around and look at my mate in my school uniform. His eyes, bro, redder than a bee's dick. Like, holy. I hear the bell ring for the first class and dude, we weren't even in the school yet. And I was like, oh fuck, we're already late. We're high as shit. We probably stink like weed. But we decide, fuck it, we'll do it. I'm walking in through the school towards my first class. I turn around, expecting my mate to be right behind me, but dude, he was gone. He had fucking upped and outed, bro. He was out of there. I quickly send him a text. I'm freaking out. I'm like, bro, where the fuck did you go? You gonna leave me on my own to do this shit? Like, what the fuck? He says to me, he's like, nah, fuck this. I'm too stoned. I'm going home. It's just me standing there, just so fried. And I'm like, well, fuck. What do I do now? Honestly, fuck it. It's my birthday. I'm gonna just go with it. So all by myself, I rock up to my first class. Immediately as I walk into the class, I'm walking behind like everyone. Like you have the traditional L-shaped chair set up, fucking desks and shit. And I'm walking behind all these desks, and immediately everyone just turns around and looks at me, bro. This wave of major anxiety just hits me, and I'm like, fuck, they know. And to be fair, being like 5-10 minutes late to the class did not help at all. But I'm like, fuck it. I went with it. I sit down at my desk, open my laptop, and begin work. This was until the teacher looks up from her desk and goes, that's a good deodorant smell. It's like an earthy flavor. Can almost taste it. And the class just fucking starts giggling, and I was like, ah. But I was not going to let this stop me, dude. It was my birthday. I ain't going to let these people just be like, yo, look at this fucking dumbass stoner dropout. I, from that point, made it my absolute mission to get this work done. And boy, when I say I got this work done, I mean I got it done. I was the first person in the class to finish all the work. I'm sitting there at the back, raising my hand with this smug smile on my face, going to the teacher. Excuse me, miss, I finished all my work. What do I do now? I'm sitting there expecting some more work to be given to me. But instead, the teacher, the absolute legend, turns around and says, you can do whatever you want. In my head, I'm just like, fuck yeah. I proceed to sit with my mate who was next to me, watching the dumbest shit on YouTube possible. Absolutely contempt with myself, having finished all the work first, before everyone, all these sober fucking teacher pet fucking. But yeah, that's the story of me getting fried before school. Subscribe, mate.